Greetings, COMM 4310, Communication and Organization. It is my hope that your fall semester is off to an absolutely amazing start. I wanted to take a moment to take you all through your Blackboard course and to answer any questions that may have arisen over the last couple of days as you've been learning more about your experience in COMM 4310 over this semester. I am your professor, Dr. Krishima Murray, and it is my hope that this semester will not only be fruitful, but educational and fun as well. I have created a Blackboard learning area that's bright, that I hope is reflective of my personality, and that will provide you all with ease as you peruse through the course this semester. So, by now, it is my hope that everyone has had an opportunity to look at the course syllabus, the course timeline, you've purchased your course textbook, and you've had an opportunity to read the course introduction letter from me. Announcements will be placed over here, and you can find your grades in this section, all of your upcoming grades. I wanted to talk a little bit about the daily readings and assignments. And so each week our course will open up on a Monday morning around 4 or 5 a.m. and it will close on Sunday night at 11:59. So please make sure to save all of the course readings and all of the course PowerPoints throughout the week because the weekly sessions will not be opened up as we are progressing through. So be sure to save those. By now, I've had an opportunity to grade several of your course avatars, APA quiz, as well as syllabus verification quizzes. So for those of you all that have not had an opportunity to complete these initial assignments, please don't take too much longer to get these items completed. You all may wonder, well, why are we having to submit an avatar or to complete a syllabus quiz or an APA quiz? Since we are a fully online course, I want to make sure that every student has had an opportunity to find assignments located online, complete them, and upload them. Some of you all, this may be your first time taking an online class. It may be your first time submitting work via Blackboard, and I just want to ensure with smaller assignments that everyone is tuned into the course. As mentioned, some of you all may be taking your very first online course. And so I provided an article, What to Expect with Online Classes, and it is my hope that you will take an opportunity to read that. The next assignment is our Introduction to Storyboards. This is actually one of my favorite assignments. What you will learn about me is that I'm a very colorful person and I also love technology. And so it is my hope that every week I have an opportunity to infuse a little bit of technology into your life. And so with this, there's the Introduction to Storyboards. It is my hope that everyone had an opportunity to review my storyboard as a guide and have had an opportunity to create your storyboard. I've had a chance to grade several of them, and I'm so excited to have an opportunity to learn more about you this semester. Our first PowerPoint is available, as well as one of the first assignments, The Best Company to Work For article is available as well. One of my favorite assignments in this class is the video diary assignment. So we are in an online course, and in this online course, we will be talking about many issues that you will face in your organizations that you work in and organizations that you will work in. And so what I want to ensure with the video diary assignment is that we're able to talk through these ideas. And so our first video diary assignment is generally a way for us to get to know each other as we're preparing to learn more about the course materials. You can find your video diary small discussion groups on the side. You won't have all three. You'll either have a 1, 2, or 3. And in your video diary assignment groups, you will actually post your video diary in the group blog. And so, if you haven't had an opportunity to click on it, I had an opportunity to post the video diary intro assignment. And so these questions are located in 2 places. You can find them in the video diary group, go to group blog, and the assignments there. And what you will do is hit create blog entry and put your name at the top of the blog. And so from there, we're able to make a comment. So if you scroll down, anybody can make a comment for the video. And so what I want to take a few moments is just to provide you all with some information about myself and some questions that I've asked you all, and so that you can learn a little bit more about me. So as mentioned in the course syllabus and at the top of this video, I am Dr. Karshima Murray. I am originally from Montgomery, Alabama. I attended the University of Alabama, Roll Tide. If you come in my office, you will notice that I have lots of Alabama paraphernalia everywhere. I am a big football fan, so I love teaching classes in the fall, especially COMM, because I get a chance to make a lot of sports references. In addition to being a fan for the greatest college football team in the world, I am also a fan for the best football program in the entire world, the Dallas Cowboys. I'll let that soak in for all of the haters. When I was in college at the University of Alabama, I was a political science and social work double major in undergrad. I earned my master's degree in intercultural communication and my PhD in organizational communication and management with a concentration in leadership. Something that you would not know about me just by looking at me: I am an avid runner. I've completed 5 half marathons, one as recently as this past spring break. I completed a half marathon in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I am a foodie, but I'm also a vegetarian, so I'm a picky foodie, and I love to read books. I'm a part of a book club. My favorite childhood toy, I had 2 childhood toys, and they were both related to reading, so I'm going to date myself. There was this doll called a Teddy Ruxpin. It was a chocolate bear, and you would open up the bear and put a cassette tape in the back of it and close it, and Teddy Ruxpin would read along with you in a book. And then there was another toy. It was a cricket doll, and so I had a brown cricket doll. She looked just like me with pigtails, and she wore a pink sweater with a green skirt, and she would read to me as well. And so those were my 2 childhood toys. I am teaching this class because I earned a PhD in it. I'm an assistant professor of corporate communication, but I also think it's extremely important for us to understand the ways that organizations work. It is imperative because we spend most of our lives with the people in our workplace. And so we need to know, how do we make the best out of those experiences in the workplace? What am I most excited about when it comes to this class? I enjoy this class because communication in organizations is the cornerstone for students on the corporate communication track. And so you learn most about your experiences in organizations in this class. And it helps propel you to a better experience in your leadership course, in your theory course, in your method course, and in your training and development course. I am most anxious about this class is that I generally will have mainly contact with you all via email. And so I always welcome students to come by and visit me during my office hours so that we can chat about course materials, or you can always send me a Zoom invitation and we can chat. The Zoom meeting button is over here to the side, and so anytime I'm in my office, the Zoom option is always available. So just hit that chat and I'll be available to communicate with you. I plan to contribute my expertise to this class to grade your assignments on time, to make sure that you all are following up with all of the course materials that you have for this. What are my organizational experiences? So let's see, I'll start with graduation. I went straight through school from my bachelor's to my master's and my PhD. And in between working on my bachelor's degree and my master's degree, I worked on a few political campaigns. If you recall, my bachelor's degree is in political science, and so I worked on some political campaigns. From working on political campaigns, I moved more so into the nonprofit PR sector, and so I worked for a couple of public relations firms. And then as I was completing up my PhD, I transitioned into leadership in the academy. Upon completing my PhD at the University of Alabama, I began my tenure track experience at the University of Georgia in Athens, Georgia. I was there for 2 years, and while I was there, I started my own consulting firm, the Murray Group. And so the Murray Group is a training and development consulting firm. And so for any student that has ever had me in training and development or will have me in training and development, you will hear lots of stories about my experience as a training facilitator here in the city of Houston as well as globally, and things that I've done and experienced in that role. And so I thoroughly enjoy being a teacher, being a scholar, researcher, but I also really enjoy my other job as being a communications consultant. And what roles have I held in organizations? So as indicated, I'm the principal for the Murray Group. I am currently the assistant professor or an assistant professor of corporate communication. This fall, I began my role as the new program coordinator for communication studies as well as the field experience coordinator. So you will actually receive quite a few emails from me regarding course developments here in arts and communication, as well as encouraging those individuals to consider taking an internship in the spring. And the next assignment, I'm already at the 11-minute mark, so I'm not going to go into that assignment for a very long time, but it's one of my absolute favorite assignments. You will find the 100 best companies to work for article right here. So I'll tell you all right now, the two companies that I thoroughly enjoy on that list is Google and SAS. And so for me, work-life balance is extremely important, as well as perks. And so that organization has both of those organizations has really great work-life balance and really great perks. So I hope that I've answered any initial questions that you all may have. And I hope that you all have a wonderful week. And I look forward to working with you all throughout the course of this semester.